Hello, my peeps, and welcome to another power-packed Phillips podcast. Okay, that's just bizarre. Don't forget that EOC will be coming up shortly. Here are the tentative dates for you and the EOC. If anything changes, I will let you know. Please take a moment to observe your MSAs for today. Alrighty, let's get this party started. Today's podcast is going to be on lesson 10.3. We are going to continue working on parabolas, or this big word, quadratic equations. No! It's not that bad. Oh yeah! So please take a moment to make yourself a note. If we draw a parabola, and the parabola happens to intersect the x-axis at two different points, this parabola touches the x-axis at two different points, we say that it has two solutions. That is really tricky. No! I know it's not, I'm just joking. Likewise, if we have a parabola and it touches the x-axis at one spot, we say that the parabola has one solution. Oh yeah! And if you're thinking, wow, it touches it at two spots, two solutions, it touches at one spot, one solution, I tell you what, you are a genius. If the parabola is like hanging up in the air like this, and it does not touch the x-axis at all, we say it has no real solution. I told you it was complicated. Alrighty, let's talk about a quadratic equation. Big word. That's easy. Take a look at the example over here. Notice that A, B, and C are all on the same side of the equation. And there's the word equation because we have an equal sign. So, take a look at this quadratic equation. Notice that A and B are on the left side and C is on the right side. Oh my goodness. Huh? So what are we going to do? We are going to take 3 and we're going to move it to the left side of our equation. We move it to the left side of the equation by doing the inverse operation. So we are going to subtract 3 on both sides. These will cancel. ALC is calling. That's going to give me 0. And notice I cannot combine the negative 3. It does not have an x. I cannot combine the negative 3. It doesn't have an x squared. So x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. It's really hard, isn't it? No, not really. Let's try another one. Notice for this quadratic equation, A and B are on the same side, but C's not. Just like we did last time, we are going to subtract 1 on both sides of our equation. These will end up canceling each other. ALC, goodbye. That leaves you 0. I cannot combine the negative 1 with the x squared. I cannot combine the negative 1 with the 2x. So we have negative x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals 0. Now, let's rewrite this quadratic equation so A, B, and C are on the same side, and then we're going to graph it. Ooh.
Huh?
Come on, you can do it. So, we're going to move 4x to the left side. The inverse operation is to subtract 4x. When we subtract 4x, bada bing, bada boom, ALC, goodbye. That's going to leave me 0. There's my 0. Notice I cannot combine this because it's a heart, and I don't have a heart over here. So I have x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals 0. Now we're going to graph this quadratic equation, or this parabola. A is going to be the invisible coefficient of 1, our Casper. B is going to be negative 4. C is going to be positive 7. Remember, to find the vertex, we will do x equals negative b over 2a. Memorize it. It's not on your reference sheet. Plug and chug. Let's put in negative 4 for b. Plug and chug. Let's put in 1 for a. What? 21? That doesn't make any sense. You must be playing for the Cubs. Oh, you wanted me to multiply them because they're touching? That makes sense. What? Well, very good. You were not Cub-like. You realize that 2 negatives in a row changed to a positive. Changed to a positive. So now we have 4 over 2. Divide, that's going to give us 2. So x equals 2. X equals 2. Yes, I'm glad you're not playing for the Cubs. Very good. They need all help they can get, but you're too smart to be on them. You know that you can take 2 and you can substitute it back in for x. Substitute 2 back in for x. So, oh, the smiley face? No, I'm smiling because I know that my parabola is going to open up. Yes, you're right, because this is a positive, so my parabola is going to open up. Very good job. So, let's plug and chug. Let's put in 2 for x. So I have 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 7 equals 0. Order of operations, I'll do 2 to the second power. 2 times 2 gives me 4. I will do multiplication next. That's going to give me 8. I have 4 minus 8 plus 7 equals 0. I will do 4 minus 8 because it comes up to the front, or it comes first. That's going to give me negative 4. I have negative 4 plus 7. That's going to give me, bada bing, bada boom, positive 3. Now, I can ignore this because I really was trying to figure out what y was. I was trying to figure out what y was. So we'll say that y is 3. Now we know our vertex, which would be 2, 3. Oh, you want to take a brain break? Okay, let's take a brain break. Brain break!
We did wrong. See what we can improve. That's nice. It's good form. Vancouver Canucks are kind of the Chicago Cubs of hockey. It's the 40th year of the team, and we've never won a Stanley Cup. So when we set out on this, we said we're going to stop until the Canucks win the Stanley Cup.
Lord Stanley, he's bringing us the cup this year. These are the Greenman seats, row 1, C13, row 2, C13. This is where we do our damage. We have a few different moves in our arsenal as the guy comes into the sin bin here. We like to be very sporadic, quick, sharp movements. Have the guy thinking, you know, what are these guys on? I want to be a part of it. Second one, we like to, little crybaby, you know, break out the Kleenex, make him feel bad that he's costing his team. Third one, break out the handstand. And that's what we're really good at.
That's our deadliest weapon.
Also a variation of the reverse handstand, and that he just sees the total backside, messes with the head a little bit, and it's just got to be absolutely disgusting for them. Okay.
Green Men are live here in Vancouver. Our second deadliest weapon.
Yes.
We prefer to keep our identity secret because everyone loves that mystique. Who are these?
More green men in our next podcast. Alrighty, let's finish up. Our vertex is 2, 3. So you can grab a piece of graph paper off the podium, or you can just hand sketch this in your spiral. We said our vertex is 2, 3, so I'm going to go to the right 2 and up 3. Remember, our vertex makes an axis or line of symmetry. Ooh, there's a perfect example of symmetry, split in half. Beautiful Jersey, nice. Too bad I couldn't find a Vikings one. So sad. Now, I told you my parabola opened up because x squared was positive. Let's plug and chug a couple more points. So let's put in 0 for x. Let's put in 0 for x. So we'll take out x and we'll put in 0. Take out x and put in 0. 0 squared is 0. Negative 4 times 0 is 0. Plus 7, nothing. We get 7. So we say y equals 7. Y equals 7. Bam! I'm so good. Now we go to 0, 7. 0, stop. 7, go up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. Ooh, an axis of symmetry? Yes, beautiful symmetry. So, you want to do a mirror reflection? Very nice. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do one more point. Let's plug in 1. Ta-da! So, let me pause this. And we're going to plug and chug 1 everywhere we see x. Substitute. Nice. Ah, Blackhawks. 1 squared means 1 times 1. Nice job. Order of operations. I'm going to do a negative 4 times 1. It's going to give me negative 4. Order of operations. Go from left to right. If I have adding and subtracting, that's going to give me negative 3. That's going to give me positive 4. So we're going to say that y equals 4. Bam! How you like them apples? Now let's graph the ordered pair. 1, 4. Go over 1, up 4. Get out of here. Over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! Ooh, line of symmetry. Beautiful symmetry. Reflection, mirror image. There is your parabola. Thanks for watching. Go Blackhawks!